Hello bitches, hi guys, welcome to a brand new video. Today I will not be reacting to any episodes because this will be my last video of 2018. Relax. As I was saying, I was like, oh my god. This will be the last episode, the last reaction, oh my god. I don't do non-reaction videos, I can't do it. This will be the last episode, oh my god. Am I stupid? This will be the last video of 2018. More reactions to come in 2019. And to sum up this year, pretty much, I thought I'd do a cute little video talking about my most favourite episodes, my most favourite 18 episodes of 2018, you know, 2018, you know, because I had a lot of things to talk about. Like, I have a lot of episodes. I watch a lot of TV, okay? I watch so much TV, it's actually ridiculous. And I thought I would talk about all my favourite episodes, all 18 of them. I have more, but like, these are my top 18. They will be in no particular order, because each episode I have loved for different reasons. So I'm kind of just gonna go in like, I have like, some shows have like 2 episodes on the list. So I'm gonna go like by show, I guess. But overall, they're all my favourite episodes for different reasons. So none of them is better than anyone else. It's just what I loved more. So before I get into that, I just want to say thank you to you guys for all your continued love and support over my channel and me over the last year. Because honestly, this year has been incredible. I mean, we're almost at 100,000 subscribers, which is actually insane to me. Because never in my wildest dreams would I have thought I would have made, reached this milestone. And we're going to hit it, I think, maybe next year. January or early February, like, it's gonna happen. Like, I'm very, very excited. So I can't even process because I'm so excited. I also got to film a video with Kat, who plays Clary on Shadowhunters, and Maya in Arrow. Like, oh my god, I would never have. I mean, Kat being a fan of my videos is crazy. Even the whole Shadowhunters cast knows who I am. Like, they watch my reactions, and to actually get to film a video with Kat while she was here in Melbourne was actually insane. One of my most favourite highlights of the year of my life, actually. I got to meet Matthew Daddario, like the Shadowhunters cast, in Paris. It was everything. Casey Cott, love of my life on Riverdale, followed me and on Instagram and Twitter, and he watches my videos, and his mum watches my videos, and he thinks I'm hilarious. And then Rob Rako, or Rako, however you pronounce his last name, Rob Rako, who plays Joaquin in Riverdale, follows me back on Twitter, and like, he also loves my videos. And then Kaylee Bryant, the girl who plays Josie on Legacies, in her recent live today, literally today, her mum is a big fan of my reaction videos, and I think so is Kaylee, I think. And that's just crazy. Like, oh my god, what the hell? Honestly, what the hell? And like, the Arrow Riders, like, watch my videos, like, I mean, like, Candace from The Flash noticed, RS West, noticed my reaction to her freaking out. Katie Lotz on Legends of Tomorrow, who plays Sarah Lance, noticed a bunch of our reactions to the Ava Lance scene. You know which one, bitch. Oh my god. So, it's been a fucking crazy ride, and I am so happy, and like, cannot wait for 2019. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into my most favourite 18 episodes of 2018. These, as I said, these are in no particular order. I'm just going to go by show because I guess it's just easier for me. So first off, number 1, we have The Flash, Season 5, Episode 5, all dolled up. I think we all know why this is one of my favourite episodes of the year. Because, first of all, the villain, the ragdoll, was creepy as F, like, creepy as shit. Like, it was, the way he moved, like, the mask, his bones breaking, oh my god, I can't. It was so creepy, it was chilling. But the main reason why this is on the list is because my queen, Iris West, literally jumped off a building to save her husband. Barry Allen was on the chair, tied up, ragdoll knocked him off, Iris got the key, jumped off the freaking building to save it. Oh my god, best moment of my actual life, I'm not gonna lie. Like, literally, my iconic queen did that. She did that. No, as I said before in my other video, no one can say shit about Iris West anymore because she is iconic. I said what I said. Also, in The Flash, we have Season 4, Episode 15. I had to remember that the last half of the seasons aired at the beginning of the year. So I had to like go back and like look at which ones. Like I'm thinking of the current seasons. So season 4, episode 15, Enter Flashtime, was one of my other favorite episodes because of the intensity of it. Because there was a thing that, if I can remember correctly, there was like a bomb, and Barry had to stop. It was like a nuclear bomb or something, and he had to go into Flashtime to like find out a way to stop this thing from exploding because it was like too late. And then like him and Iris had one of my most favorite like scenes, West Allen scenes, and he said, "You're my lightning rod, Iris," and like it was just everything. It was everything. Honest to God, everything I wanted in my like that episode. I mean, I love the action, I love the intense, I love the drama, I do, but the West Allen scene just makes my entire life. Okay, it just makes it. It's everything, and I love it. That is number 2. Number 3, we have Legends of Tomorrow, Season 4, Episode 8, the mid-season finale. It is Legends of To-Meow-Meow, which is the most craziest episode, and only Legends can pull shit like this off. Like, Constantine ends up screwing up the timeline, and the reality changed, and from start to finish, this show was wild. Like, we had the Charlie's Angels opening, we had the 80s theme with Ray and Mick and Nate. It was, oh my god, just... these characters are everything. We had Avalance, we had the puppets, oh my god. We had Zari not Amaya, Charlie, and like, Zari was the cat, and then like John and his boyfriend at the time, Des, kiss, the gay kiss that saved history. Like, can you name a more iconic episode of Legends of Tomorrow? Bebo, actually. Bebo in the finale of Season 3. Oh my god, I can't. This show is wild, man. This show is literally wild. I mean, how can you not love Legends, honestly? It's just that show that's just crazy, and I love it. So, that was also on my list as number 3. Number 4, we have Arrow 707, Slabside Redemption, which is the episode where Oliver finally gets his revenge on Diaz. And he actually gets released, and him and Felicity unite, and he's the most... After 7 episodes of having no Felicity, like, honest to God, that made me cry. I was like, I just needed them back together, and it was everything. Just like, Felicity doesn't even need words. They just need their facial expressions is enough to, like, make me want to die. Honest to God, everything I wanted in my life. Beautiful, iconic, and, like, the action in an episode was start from finish. It was just, like, it was crazy. Like, I can't. It was just such a it was a fantastic conclusion to the prison arc of Arrow, and I loved that. So, kudos to that. Next one, you can probably see where this is going now. The Elseworlds crossover. Now, I know the Elseworlds crossover was like 3 episodes, but I'm going to put it as like a whole, because I always love the DC crossovers. So... having all the characters kind of interact with each other, well, it's always like, I always geek out, I always fanboy over it, and it's great. We had the Supergirl and Batwoman interaction, love that. For us, please, gays, please. We had the West Allen moment, we had the Olicity moments, we had Alex and Kara moment, and we had Superman and Lois, and like, it was the whole... and it was going to lead up to Crisis on Infinite Earths, which is happening next year. So, like, honest to God, this show, this crossover set up everything, and oh my god, it's so good. It's so good, man. That is, obviously, it's on my list, obviously. Alright, next up, we have Riverdale. I have 2 Riverdale episodes on my list, which have Riverdale 305, The Great Escape, which is when they broke Archie out of prison, which is the most... You know what, though? The reason being, let's be real, is because of the amount of Kevin I received in that episode. We had Kevin on the motorbike that Betty was riding. He was on the back of it. And him and that in the serpent jacket, oh my god, then him and Joaquin had their last scene together, because fucking they killed him off. I don't want to talk about it. But like, him and Joaquin had like a scene, and I didn't know I needed that in my life. But that whole episode was just crazy from start to finish. You had every character, all of the main, like, core, teenage characters, like Archie, Betty, all of them. It was just such a wild episode from start to finish. Like, everything. It was just crazy. It was insane. And I loved it. I loved it so much. It was... But mainly it's because of the amount of Kevin screen time. Next Riverdale episode on my list is actually Riverdale Season 2, Episode 21, Judgment Night, which was the episode before the finale, but that episode was like kind of wrapped up a lot of things, like all the storylines kind of, there was the reveal of the real Black Hood, which was Hal Cooper. We had, because actually a lot of shit happened, didn't it? Fangs got shot, but then he lived. Why can't Joaquin do that? Can they bring him back? I don't care how, but just do it. Thanks. It was just another intense episode that was crazy from start to finish. Like, it was, like, edge of your seat good. Like, I was watching, I'm like, holy crap, like, everything was happening. Like, it was such, it was so good. It just, finales are always good, though. So, that was on my list. Honourable mention to the Riverdale musical episode, because I adored that episode. But there wasn't enough Casey singing. That's why it's not on there. But, it was an honourable mention. But, like, other episodes, you know. So, that was the Riverdale episodes. Now we're moving on to Supernatural. Supernatural, one of my favourite episodes was Season 14, Episode 8, Byzantium, which is the episode where Jack came back to life. So, Episode 6, Jack collapsed. Episode 7... No, did he collapse in Episode 6? Yes, he did. He collapsed in Episode 6. Episode 7... He was like, dying, and, like, no one could save him. They tried Rowena, they tried everything. No one could save him. Then, they were like, you have to just make it comfortable and, like, you know, say your goodbyes. Like, bitch, who are you? Don't kill my son, Jack, who are you? Episode 8, Jack died, went to heaven, met his mum, and, like, he was just so cute, it was so emotional, like, I cried. And then we had, like, and then Cass went to they tried everything to save him. Cass went into heaven, and was fighting the empty thing he made a sacrifice. It was a crazy ass episode, like, oh my god. So anything Jack related is automatically, like, my favorite, and because it was such a heavily Jack focused episode, it was so emotional too, had to be my top favorites. Then we also had Supernatural back in season 13, episode 16, Scoobynatural, the Scooby-Doo crossover episode. I mean, Supernatural is, like, the only thing that can pull that off. A crossover with Scooby-Doo, imagine. Like, how crazy. That is actually crazy. One of my favorite episodes. It is so random, but it was so good. And I loved every second of it. Like, you can't hate that episode. Like, it's just so different, and it was original, and I loved it. It was fantastic, and the animations were great. The story was great. It was good flashbacks to me, you know, like, to my childhood. So, amazing episode. Well done, Supernatural writers. Next on my list is Legacies 106. Now, I literally watched this episode last week, and it is already one of my most favorite episodes of the year. Because, being a fan of Vampire Diaries and the originals, I'm already, you know, emotionally attached to these characters. Especially Alaric and the Saltzmans and, like, Joe. So having Joe come back and having this time with her kids and, like, was everything I needed in my life. Like, it was the most emotional episode. Like, I was bawling. Like, I've never bawled that hard in my life. Honestly, that episode, the emotional, the acting in it, incredible. And then we had the Posey kiss, which even made it even more amazing. Like, honestly, this show just, when it does it right, it does it right. Like, there is nothing I could fault. The soundtrack was also amazing. I downloaded all the songs from that episode. It's just incredible. Oh my god. I feel like we got closure with Joe's storyline because she died so quickly. Obviously, Kai killed her in that at their wedding. And she never got to know if her kids were alive or not. And then she found out, and, like, it was like a full circle thing. And I really, really appreciated that. So, like, it was just an amazing episode all around. And honestly, I could not be happier. So, if you are watching Legacies, watch it. It's a top show right now. We have some Shadowhunters episodes. We have Season 3, Episode 10, Erchomai, the Season 3A finale. That episode was... I was, like, stressed. Alec and Jace had their fight. Because, you know, Jace was the owl and stuff, and he was evil. Lilith actually was, like, crazy. And Magnus lost his powers. Asmodeus took his powers. Asmodeus, however you pronounce his name, took Magnus's powers. Magnus is mortal now. Alec got stabbed with an arrow. Clary went to save whoever it was. Simon, I don't know. No, she went to save someone. She went to stop Lilith herself because she was a queen, yeah? But in the process to stop Jonathan from resurrecting, Jonathan's back, Lilith's dead, Clary's missing, Jace is upset because he, like, stabbed Alec and Clary's gone, and, like, Simon's tried to, oh my god. Simon had to compel his mum to, like, forget about him, because, like, oh my god, it was crazy. That episode was insane, it was nuts. Like, that was, oh my god. Like, how do you cancel that show? I don't understand. Then another of my favourite episodes was Shadowhunters 302, The Powers That Be, because we all know how much I love Malik, right? And Malik, that was such a Malik-centric episode. It was funny, it was dramatic, it was so extra. I loved every second of it. It was great. And Magnus and Alex saved the day. They saved the Institute. Like, honestly, name a more iconic episode than 302. Like, it's beautiful. If 218 was this year, I would have put that on my list. But it was last year. But, like, holy crap. Amazing. Shadowhunters is literally that show that just continues to get better with every season. And I don't understand how Freeform decides to fucking cancel it. Like, who are you? Like, you know the Bird Box memes? That's them when Shadowhunters is mentioned. They're like, who? Wait, did you hear something? Like, they want to ignore the fandom. Anyways, that was the Shadowhunters episodes. Now we get into the interesting episodes that you haven't seen me react to. Haunting of Hill House. I have kind of 2 episodes in mind, actually, because I can't really choose between them. But the episodes is 105 and 106, which is 105 is the bent neck lady. That episode literally shook me. The plot twist of Nell and her story, and finding out the identity of the bent neck lady was chilling. It was mind blowing, actually, and honest to God, like, that was probably one of my favorite plot twists of 2018. Like, that episode. Because Nell was one of my favorites, right? And to see her story was just, it was so sad. And I can't. Everything about that episode was just amazing. And then 106, the next episode, Two Storms, was the episode when they go to the wake of Nell, you know, Nell's wake in the funeral home. And it's between 2 storylines, which is the funeral home and then the haunted house kind of story, which is in the flashback. And I think the camera work, I think it was like a one-shot thing, and like the camera just follows them around, and the emotional intensity of the scenes. Like, I've never seen an episode do what Haunting of Hill House did in 106. Honestly, incredible and crazy, and I could not have loved those episodes more. So I really couldn't choose between them. If you haven't watched Haunting of Hill House, go watch it because it's incredible. Okay, it's incredible. Another favorite episode, which is not really an episode, but it's a movie, but Black Mirror, you know Black Mirror on Netflix, they released a new interactive movie, a couple of nights ago. It's a choose your own adventure type episode movie. So what you do is, you watch the episode, but you have to choose what the character does. Like, you'll give you 2 options, and you have like a limited amount of time to choose, So at one scene, you have to ask if he wants cereal, what cereal he wants, if he wants Frosties or Sugar Flakes or whatever it's called. And as it gets on, it gets more intense, and like, one decision you make will alter the storyline, and they're like alternate endings that you can, end with. Some are bad, some are good, most of them are bad. But like, it's just, you're in control of the characters, and then the character in there is aware that he's being controlled, and like, you make him do all these crazy things, and like, oh my god, it is insane. It is insane. If you haven't checked it out, go watch it. Black Mirror, it's called Bandersnatch. It's a Netflix original, the interactive movie film. I had to add it onto my list, even though it's not actually an episode. It was so much fun, and it's so different. You don't expect anything like that, and it was insane. So you do it, please. Another of my favorite episodes was in the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, the finale, season 1 finale, 110, which all culminated into the dark ritual that she had to do. She signed her name in that damn book to make her evil or some shit. And Miss Wardwell, her plan this whole season to get Sabrina to sign the book finally happened, and then she's revealed to be like the mother of demons, Lilith, and like, her whole plan was so well thought out and manipulative. She manipulated Sabrina at every turn, and it just culminated. It was an amazing season overall, but it just culminated into this incredible masterpiece of an episode, and I was like, holy shit, like, I needed more. Like, I finished, and even my dad was hooked, and like, that never happens. So like, honestly, incredible. Just the storytelling, and then I love the characters. Like, just to have them all end at this point, and it's kind of like, well, it just makes you want so much more. So that's obviously why it's on my favorite lists. Now, the last 3 on my list, we have the 12 Monkeys series finale, the beginning of the end, season 4 finale. It was the series finale. If you haven't watched 12 Monkeys, this show is all about time travel. And it starts off like with this really simple storyline where they have to kind of stop this virus. This virus is released in the future that kills off like majority of the people. And these people go back in time to see if they can stop the virus from getting released, therefore, saving billions of people. But the way this story is done is incredible and is a masterpiece. And the way this series finale pretty much wrapped up every single storyline. The whole show comes full circle, and I have not seen a show do that ever, I think, that I've watched. But just the way the characters' storylines all came to a close, and like it all came full circle, and everything made sense, and it was just everything. And then when you rewatch it, everything that they do, it makes sense, and like then you go back and you're like, oh crap, that's why they did this, and like it's a whole puzzle piece, and it was, oh my god. I'm rambling, but I don't give a crap. It was amazing, and you need to all watch this show. If you love time travel, just watch it. It'll literally change your life. It's that show that just fucks with your mind, and you're like, holy shit, did they just do that? It's amazing. Definitely recommend it. Go check it out. Now, the last 2 episodes on my list, which are probably my most favourite actually, but One Day at a Time, the season 2 finale. Now, One Day at a Time is a comedy on Netflix. It's funny, but at the same time, it will take you down. 1 minute, the episode will be funny. The next, the episode will take you down a really dark storyline. Like, it deals with depression, it deals with gun violence, it deals with racism, it deals with sexism, it deals with LGBT, gays, it deals with so much. And like, for a comedy, like, in a studio audience, you have them laughing in the background and stuff. Like, for a show done in front of a live studio audience, you would not think it would be as incredible as it is. And you fall in love with the characters. And the reason why I love 213, the season 2 finale, is because Lydia, my favourite character, the grandma, is in the hospital, and like she has a heart attack, and like that, oh my god, just everything about that episode made me cry. And like her choosing to live, her decision to choose life instead of death, was just so incredible and so inspiring. And honestly, I was crying. I was bawling my eyes out, not even joking. So yeah. And then the final episode is Brooklyn Nine-Nine, the season 5 finale, Jake and Amy's wedding. I cannot stress enough how iconic this episode was. I mean, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is that show that's just incredible, and every episode, it's the masterpiece of a show. And the finale of season 5, which we thought might be the series finale, Jake and Amy finally got married, and it was the best thing in the entire world. I loved it. I cried like 5 times. I feel like I've said the same for every single show, but it's the truth. It's amazing, and it's everything I wanted. And I found, oh my god, just watch it. If you've watched it, you know why it's my favorite. Jake and Amy is just an incredible couple, and they're incredible characters. And it's just been a long time coming from like season 1, when we knew that they liked each other. Well, he liked Amy at least. But just having it all lead up to the wedding, and like it was just so beautiful, and one of my faves. Alright guys, that was my list. I will put the list of my favourite episodes in the description box below. So if you want to check it out and watch these episodes, go ahead. They'll be in the description box. They'll be there below. You can check it out. Want to say thank you guys so much for all the love and support over the last year, which I already said that to you. But and I cannot wait to see what's going to happen in 2019. So once again, have a happy and safe new year. I will see you all in 2019 with some more reactions, maybe runaways. We'll see. Without further ado, have a good one. And I'll see you guys in 2019. See you next year. Bye guys. Love you. Bye. Ciao for now.